Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and this is Catnip Dreams of Food. Today's gonna be kind of a fun episode. It's really cold outside. It just snowed for the first time this year. It's December 2nd, so I figured let's do a holiday kind of themed taste test. So I decided to do a taste test of the holiday drinks featured at Starbucks, as well as one holiday treat. So I just picked up my order, so I'm gonna try them with you guys so you can at least get some perspective and see if they're worth ordering. So I'm excited. Alright guys, so I have my first one. This is the chestnut praline latte. So I did do non-fat milk with this. That's just a personal preference, but you could, they normally come with just 2% milk, which would be fine. I just prefer skim milk. I believe that they also have soy and almond as well as coconut milk as an option. So there's a lot of different varieties of milk, so that's enough about milk, but I'm gonna give this one a taste. It smells very nutty, which would make sense because it's a chestnut flavored latte. Tastes like butterscotch. It's really, really sweet. I do like a lot of Starbucks drinks because I think the espresso really does come through, even though they tend to have a lot of syrup. This one for me though isn't really balanced. It tastes very syrupy. If you like butterscotch though, I would highly recommend this. I'm just not a huge butterscotch fan. I know I made butterbeer and that wasn't really my thing. I know Tim would absolutely love this, and I think that this is one of my dad's favorite holiday items as well. But it definitely, the espresso just doesn't really come through for me. It just tastes very much like butterscotch with like, there's not really any spice or anything to it to kind of balance it out. I wonder if maybe if you mixed it with a chai latte if it would be good, or if you added another shot of espresso, which I tend to do with my drinks. So not bad, but just not my favorite. All right, next we have the most, well, I love these little things. They keep it from spilling. Up next we have the most known or notorious holiday beverage, and that would be the peppermint mocha. So this is a chocolate, like a milk chocolate kind of base on a white chocolate base with peppermint syrup. This is one of my favorites. I'm still a huge pumpkin spice fan, so peppermint mochas tend to be my second favorite holiday flavored item. So I'm excited for this one. I know I'm gonna like it. I've already had one this year. Might have been right after Halloween. Yep, it just tastes like a fancy hot chocolate with like a melted mint chocolate chip ice cream cone inside of it. So delicious. When you think of holiday themed flavor items, you think of mint or candy cane. So this definitely, what did I just say? This definitely is one of the best holiday themed drinks in my opinion if you're a mint fan. Tim absolutely hates mint and mint flavored things because it says it reminds him of brushing his teeth, which I guess I understand, but it's not like a horrible experience for me. So I like desserts with mint, but that's up to you if you like that. All right, so up next we have the toasted white mocha, and I actually have tried this year. One of my friends from work, she surprised me and brought this on Thanksgiving, or the day before Thanksgiving, which was a really busy day at work. So thank you so much for introducing this to me, but I'm excited to try it again because, I don't know, I added whipped cream this time, so hopefully it gives it a little bit more creaminess. That's so good. This is very, very rich. I would say you definitely don't taste the espresso, but I'm okay with it because it's not cloyingly sweet because of the richness of the syrup. I mean, it is sweet, don't get me wrong, but it really does taste like a melted, like toasted marshmallow. With the toasted, the kind of white chocolate makes sense. But absolutely delicious. I do prefer like a white mocha versus a regular mocha because I like the creaminess and I think it goes really well with espresso. But this is absolutely delicious. I would potentially add another shot of espresso to this because I do like that. But this drink, kind of similar to the other two, is not very like heavily spiced. It's a little bit sweeter with maybe like one really distinct flavor that shoots out, and that's kind of, when it comes to Christmas drinks, what I've noticed to be the theme, whereas a lot of the fall drinks are very heavily spiced with cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, whatever it is. So if you're not a fan of those flavors, I think that you'll really enjoy a lot of these holiday drinks. And I still have one more, but this is just me ranting on, or not ranting, rambling on. So far, this is actually my favorite. I thought the peppermint mocha was gonna be my favorite, but this is so delicious. I would highly recommend it. It definitely tastes really like a hot chocolate, more so than the peppermint mocha because of the creaminess. So if you enjoy hot chocolate, but you want like a little pep in your step and want a little caffeine for your day, I would highly recommend this. All right, so I got a Frappuccino as my last option, and so all of these drinks are offered in a Frappuccino version, so I wanted most of those drinks hot, but I decided to get the Caramel Brulee Frappuccino because I thought that would probably work the best with the Frappuccino because caramel tends to be one of the more popular Frappuccino flavors. So this is a blended beverage. I believe it has the like traditional syrup in it, as well as I'm sure like whatever the caramel brulee syrup. It has whipped cream, and then it has like these little crispies that are kind of supposed to act like the crispy or the crunchy torched sugar that happens in a creme brulee. So let's give this one a try. All right, that's a milkshake. Now I think it melted a little bit, so I'm gonna stir it up just to get some of the syrup distributed throughout all of it because I think I just drank pure syrup. It's good, but for me, kind of similar to the chestnut praline, it's just very, very sweet. This one obviously tastes more like caramel than butterscotch. It's good, but a little too rich for me. Once again, the coffee lover in me would add more espresso to it to give it a little bit more of a balance of flavor. But yeah, I think it's good. If you're not really into coffee or you're very new into trying coffee drinks and you are trying to like maybe go to the next step from getting like the vanilla cream Frappuccino and you want to try something with coffee, I would highly recommend this because it definitely is creamier and you barely taste the coffee at all because the caramel flavor kind of is very overpowering. So I'm glad I chose this one in the Frappuccino version because I think it naturally already would be a very sweet flavor because caramel, and it makes sense in the Frappuccino setting. So delicious, but just not when I want a coffee boost, it's not what I would think. If I want dessert, then yes, a caramel Frappuccino would be great because it's essentially just a milkshake. I mean, let's be real, Frappuccinos are just ways to fool ourselves into drinking milkshakes like it's a normal thing. And that's okay. I get a s'mores Frappuccino in the summer like once a week because it has the hot fudge and the marshmallow on the bottom, and it's delicious. So no judgments here, I'm just saying it's pretty much a milkshake. So I have one last item, and this is like a cult favorite. It's the Cranberry Bliss Bar, and it smells delicious. It's got some dried cranberries and I think some baked through inside of it. It kind of looks like a blondie to me with maybe like a cream cheese icing, so let's give it a try. That's really good. So after having all of these really, really rich drinks, this has the acidity from the cranberries, so it's sweet, don't get me wrong, because of the cream cheese and the white chocolate that's on here. And like the blondie kind of base is very naturally sweet, but the cranberries are really, really good. And there's a little bit of acidity from like that kind of cream cheese icing as well. It's really tasty. I think with a cup of black coffee or an Americano, this would be the perfect breakfast for anybody to have. And that's probably what I would do. I like all these holiday themed drinks, but I would just really like to have a nice pastry with a hot cup of coffee. But yeah, it's really good. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this kind of quick taste test video. I did this because the history of Peruvian food and food culture video is coming up. I've taped the majority of it, but the food history videos do take a lot longer to edit, usually up to 6 hours. So I haven't filmed the entire video yet because I like to do it in sections, so I didn't want to leave you guys hanging for I think it's been over a week since I posted a video, maybe 2 weeks, because last week was a holiday week and work is incredibly busy. I just didn't have time. But that video is coming up and I'm really excited to share some of that information with you guys. So I'll try to put these little taste test videos in there. I'm thinking about doing one with the Dunkin' Donuts holiday themed drinks as well as Tim Hortons, and then if you have any other suggestions, I would love to try any drinks or holiday items from there as well. I know Trader Joe's does a lot of specialty items. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a quick one. I hope it makes you want to go get something from Starbucks because it's delicious, and mobile ordering is a very dangerous thing because you could just gotta click a few things on your phone and then you're $25 out. What are you gonna do? But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you very shortly for the history on Peruvian food and food culture. Thanks.